And we're live. That's what we like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to your favorite NFT, wax, whatever you want to call it, crypto blockchain podcast, The Shift. I'm your host, General Moses, and we're joined by I'll just say an NFT legend here today.
NFT legend, come on.
Definitely a legend. I think a lot of people here, let's put it this way. And I was telling you, Sammy, before we went live, like I've heard your name many times. I've been on stream with you maybe a couple before in like a roundtable format, but I'm like, okay, clearly, this guy's figured it out. He's doing something that the people love. And I'm aware of Nova Rally, which we're going to talk about here today, Olive Land, and I'm sure probably, as a creator, just killed the spider. as a creator, I see what you're doing out there. And how many followers do you have on Twitch now?
That stuff doesn't interest me. I have no idea.
That again, right there is proof to your character and why you are, from what I can already observe, like such a good guy. Is you're just like, that type of stuff doesn't matter. You're just here to have fun, deliver value, all that good stuff. So before we dive into some of your projects here today, let's just get the Sammy Snake backstory. I mean, how'd you get into NFTs? When did you start streaming? Was COVID the catalyst for all this craziness? Like, walk us through the storyline, kind of how you got to where you're at with the NFTs.
Yeah, I mean, COVID sort of meant I ended up moving back in with my parents for a bit. Kind of like rural area, not that much to do. So definitely looking for a new hobby, new friends, that sort of thing. And I started off, I think, with Zed Run. I bought a horse in Zed Run, and I was telling my friends about my virtual horse, and they were telling me it's a load of rubbish. And then I thought NFTs. I didn't really understand that horse was an NFT. I just thought I was playing a game, so I didn't really do much with it. And then I came across Wax when people started putting the articles about how the Ethereum NFTs were blowing up, and then from there, Alien Worlds just sort of, and our planet sort of engrossed me. And then, so I used some money I had sitting around from a work bonus to buy an Alien Worlds land to just sort of really get into it. And that was right before things blew up. Loads of people started coming to Alien Worlds, and I just started firing out shovels. Like I gave away like 5,000 shovels, like thousands of drills, like to all these people that were coming on and teaching them how to play.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's, you kind of got like, I guess you could say you first started blowing up or just gaining some traction when you were giving away shovels on Alien Worlds.
Yeah, I mean, people came for the shovels and then stayed for, like, what we did is we did fractional land ownership. So I put my lands into the community, and we all own a share via a smart contract. So that was the first cool thing that we did. And then, like, I just enjoy streaming and giving people my opinion, like whether you like it or not. It's nice to just have where you can just talk openly about projects and stuff.
Sorry,
so I think people enjoy hearing that.
I enjoy hearing it because I'd say, like many people I've gotten to know here in our space now too, a lot of it started with the same thing. COVID, curiosity, maybe thinking, hey, this is a new opportunity for myself. Let's dig a little deeper. Hey, let's start giving stuff away. Let's start teaching other people. And then it starts snowballing. And I know we've seen that here at Cryptowriter with our podcasting community. Myself, I've definitely seen it happen. You guys know we love the giveaways here. We're getting ready for the Ducky Marathon here. I put the Google form in the chat, so guys, make sure you put your information in there for that giveaway. But yeah, it's cool. It's really cool to see how it transpired for you, and where in the world are you? And even before NFT stuff, what were you doing then?
I mean, I'm from Glasgow originally.
Okay.
I live in Wales in the United Kingdom at the moment. I used to live in London for like 5 years. I'm probably going to go back.
Okay.
I have a full-time job. I'm a consultant for Accenture, big consultancy company.
Oh, nice. Wow. Okay.
So, that keeps me busy during the day, and the crypto stuff keeps me busy during the night. I like being busy. And I like the social aspect. All I ever wanted was more people like me that are really into it and geeky to talk to about it. So now I have my stream, I have loads of people, I have my community to talk about stuff. Whereas before it was just me and my friend Titan every night on Discord. We would just call each other and talk about projects for hours, and like it seems such a long time ago. Wax has come along in such a short space. I mean, only on Wax since February.
Really?
Yeah, it's certainly come a long way since then.
Yeah, so you're intro. So I'm thinking, because I didn't get into Wax until March at the earliest, really more like mid to late April. And anyone like you, Burst, like it doesn't matter who it is. If it's somebody who was already in the space before me, doing projects or streaming or whatever, I just automatically assume that like you've been here forever, right? Like I feel like I'm like way behind. But you started in February, and actually I gotta ask your take on this here too, because outside of streaming here and doing the NFT stuff, you know, I have a great, I guess you call it, job profession. Really love what I do, high ticket sales, and I hear you're with, you know, as you mentioned, you're with Accenture. So how do you find the balance between all of this stuff and then the other piece of Sammy Snake's life? Because that's one thing I'm just like every day I'm trying to find that balance, you know.
I mean, it's okay for me. I work from home. I always kind of have for like the past couple of years. So it's a lot easier to balance. Like you can take your lunch hour whenever you want and do a stream or join something and talk about some stuff. But to me, work always comes first to a degree because, you know, I love my job. So I just learned to be efficient. Like I know each week what I need to get done, and I do it as fast as I can, and then I set things up, and then the rest of the time in the evenings I'm not catching up on work stuff. I find like going and doing it all. But I very much like that. I just, as and when things come to me, I just go and I do them. I find it easier to just blitz through everything. But it's not great in the evening. Sometimes your head feels like it's going to explode, but you get used to the feeling.
I feel you on the late night streaming, if that's what you mean. That's where we've done some of our best work here. So guys, by the way, everyone in the comments, love seeing the OGs and the names here. I see Sean, you sent over a Finny coin, so we're definitely gonna hold on, let me get it ready. Definitely gonna burn that thing. Today, burn this thing. What else we got here? Checking my DMs, we got our friends from mindfulmeds.io have generously donated another bottle of microdosable mushrooms. Yes, we are fans of that over here. I don't know if you're familiar with Mindful Meds. We had them on the show recently, Sammy, and they've been really cool to work with, and they're starting to get into NFTs. Let's see, LFG Liano, that is a new name. Welcome, Robert, Edward, Reddish. Awesome. Let's dive in. So Nova Rally seems to be the hot topic for where you're at right now. As I mentioned, I first found you or heard of you through Olive Land, and I think you probably have at least, I could be wrong. Is there another Sammy Snake project floating around out there?
Like no, I like to help people out and advise them based on the mistakes that I make. Tell them don't make these mistakes. So I don't play as big a role in as many other projects, but I do advising like Beast Garden is another project that I do a little bit of advising for that I think a lot of people should check out. Got my hat, Kickback NFTs on Wax.
Let's give them a shout out. What's their name again?
So we got Kickback and we've got Beast Garden.
Okay. I'm gonna just get if you want to shoot me the URLs, we'll drop them in the comments. I just want to get everyone a fair shot of publicity here. And you said you're doing some consulting for those groups?
Yeah, it sounds a bit official to call it consulting. But the thing is that they're my friends, so I want to help them out. So,
there you go.
Like that's the thing. It's all about a community. If I need advice on something, I go to them, bounce ideas off them, and they come to me. So let me get the other one.
Yeah, and guys, I'm going to drop this. We got some breaking news for Cryptowriter. Looks like the Black Mamba Crunk sold for 1,000 Luna. That's 4,200 big ones, or 42,000 big ones. If you guys want to see more on that, there's a link there. Thank you, Sean, for sending that over. Here's some more Crunk links. Why don't we? And then Sammy, if you put them in the private chat, I'll share. Let's see. All right, Beast Garden. Okay, so we got our work cut out for us here today as far as what to talk about. Before we dive into Beast Garden and Kickback, I'm going to put the links in the comments, guys. But I do, as I mentioned, I want to just hammer in here on as many and as much details as we can get on Nova Rally, what's hot right now, what's coming, how people can get started. As I mentioned, I have some Nova Rally NFTs that I've just had kind of sitting there, never really put them to use. If you want to share your screen too, please, by all means, take over. But yeah, let's start with Nova Rally. If you could just kind of give us, let us know like what's happening, what's hot right now.
Well, so we're going through a pretty big revamp in terms of like assessing what's done well, what people like, what people don't like, and try again. The aim for Nova Rally is to become the best blockchain game. Period. So it takes a lot of effort to do that. So I've just put out what the future vision is. It's like a huge 16-page document about the direction that we're going, and then taking some feedback from users and adapting it and going forward. The main thing is that like Nova Rally, it's good because it's simple at the moment, where you pick your car, your two characters, you go and race, you get some wins, you go get promoted, you earn some better rewards, and you go through. And then the unique selling point, in my opinion, is the death rally. So a race that happens every single day. You put your NFTs on the line. If you lose, they're dead, but you can win a very valuable prize. A driver's manual tends to go for, I think the minimum I've seen it go for is $400, and that's every single day that driver's manual goes out. So we got solid fundamentals, but what I want to get to is a proper racing game. People see Zed Run, and I want to get even better than Zed Run. Zed Run, your stuff just runs in a line, right? It's not that exciting. Like most people end up they really don't care. They're just interested in money. But I want to get to a situation where we could visualize a race and like there's just so many possibilities that can happen. So the way that we're doing that is we're offering individual racetrack pieces that you can buy with in-game tokens. And those racetrack pieces are used to make up 8 full racetracks, which all of the races in Season 2 take place on. And hopefully we get to a point where it's a visual race. So we take a nicely 3D modeled track, but animate little blobs or something simple that gives us flexibility to do lots of different animation without having to spend millions. And therefore, like you can see like the blobs spin. If people have ever played Football Manager, where it's little blobs and they kick the ball around, score a goal, that's kind of what we're aiming to do.
What's the name of that game? I'm always looking for the new like interactive games too. Football Manager?
No, you never heard of Football Manager? Like
we've been playing Hacksball over here. What's Football Manager?
Football Manager is like a management simulation for soccer. Like it's not an NFT game. It's just a long running. It's one of the most popular PC games. But the way that a lot of people like to watch the matches unfold is they like to watch like the little blobs kick the ball around. And it's simple, but it leaves a lot to the imagination, and that's what I would like to do with Nova Rally.
Got it. Well, I think it's kind of cool that your entrance into this space was with Zed Run, and now you're working on something to become even bigger and better. Hopefully. And it seems like, am I getting it right? All of this is being done on Wax.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Cool. Keep on hammering on Wax, man. I know we've had some OGs kind of go to the dark and go to Ethereum, which honestly, there's nothing wrong with the Ethereum projects or projects on any other blockchain, to be honest. But I just love when I see people still like really striving to make great things on the Wax blockchain, because it's home for me, for us, for everyone here. It's good to see. So, I mean, do you have any temptations or reason to start building or working with projects on a different blockchain?
I get a lot of messages, to be honest. People from Matic were trying to convince me for a bit. Some people from like Binance, but like it would need to be easy and it would need to fit. To be honest, like I need to focus on making the game it best can be on Wax first. Like I feel like when you open up to change, all you're interested in is money. I don't care. I don't care about money. All I want to do is make the best game possible for me and, by extension, the supporters of the game. That's all I'm interested in. So, like, all these blockchains, fantastic. They can make millions, but that can come later if we've built solid foundations. But building solid foundations is boring, and that's what people tell me. Oh, it's boring, and I said, I know it's boring, but you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And it might, like, you do see other games where you look and go, oh, well, they don't seem to have much, but they seem to be going absolutely mental. But I like to do things my way. Like there's some games that have blown up on wax, and you just think to yourself, like, I don't even see how it's possible. I don't even see how the growth makes sense, the economy makes sense, and yet it all does. So I'm trying to do things a little bit of a different way, and it takes longer time. But luckily, I honestly have the best supporters in Nova Rally of any project.
Great supporters.
They're so polite. Like,
you said,
people that raise criticism, even like I made some changes that people weren't too happy about in terms of the reduction of the amount of snake oil, and people were like passionate and fired up to have an argument about it. But the way that they do it is respectful, right? And I go into other Discords. It's horrible. I mean, I used to get a lot of people on the Telegram abuse, but the thing is they come and go. They move on to the other project that they see on top of Atomic Hub. It's about building a fan base, and we've really got some fantastic people, and I want more of those people. So it's about building up slowly, but then we're putting together like a new players campaign to get them involved. But
I had to give you a round of applause, and if somebody wants to go back and just take that 3-minute clip of Sammy's positive rant about how powerful community is, it's man, I gotta get plugged into more of what you're working on, man. Honestly, because the way you just kind of laid that out again reminds me of our good homie Burst. Like, I look at everything he's built so far. He's out there every day in the world of Major League Baseball. I don't know if you're familiar with baseball, but it's all about hitting singles. You're not out there always trying to hit home runs or grand slam. Maybe you hit one every now and then, which is awesome, but he's hitting singles every day. And that's like the messaging that you kind of just laid out there is you can go out there and, be one of those projects that goes to the moon and back. But when you have did you say you have a 16-page business plan?
Well, that's just a new thing of the white paper. I mean, it's not about the number of pages, but it's the thing. I'm always trying to let people know what the future direction is and provide as much information as I know. I want the people to know so that they can plan. I feel like a lot of projects, they just go, yeah, we're going to do something like that in the future. Like, yeah, lands, fine. Yeah, we'll do lands. Everyone else will do lands. So I want to get more where, I'm still not there yet, but that people know exactly what's coming in the next 2 years of the game. Like, that's the level I want to get down to. But I like your reference to baseball, because I like the film Moneyball, and that's what I'm like doing at the moment. Is I look a lot at the numbers. I look at when I do stuff, what happens. Like, if I make a change and there's how many races go down a bit, I'm building up all of my like KPIs so I can constantly monitor. Right, what gets people racing more? Which adverts get people racing more? What's the rate of churn of people moving on to other projects? And laying. So I'm putting together this dashboard like I would for work that allows me to see.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's
You're taking the Accenture approach.
Yeah,
improvised into NFTs. You said KPI.
Yeah,
does everyone here know what a KPI is? Can you say what that stands for everyone?
Key performance indicator. It does bore people, but like you've got to constantly look at the projects that do well and identify why they're doing well, or do you think that they're going to do long term, and then put the strategy together, and that's what it's about. I'm all about the long term strategy, but we're in a short term space where people think short term, so sometimes it's difficult to get it across. Like we had it in the beginning. That's the craziest thing. We had the unbelievable hype at the beginning when we did the launch, because things shot up in price, and all the other people on Wax at the moment are experiencing the same thing. And what you come to realize is that it's bloody difficult to do it on a day-to-day basis. It's easy to sell an idea. It's hard to execute it, keep people happy, keep the economy stable. So I've made a few mistakes already with Nova Rally, and I'm in the process of tidying it up and putting together a more solid offering based on what I've learned, taking in feedback from people, and eventually get there. Now, it looks a lot less glamorous than if nothing's ever easy. Like, I can't just go up forever. Like, people just wanted the sale to be infinite, just to go up forever. And unless you're just incredibly lucky, that doesn't happen. So you got to get there through hard work, and that's what I'm about. Hard work. I mean, I literally cannot sleep until I answer people's questions in the Discord. Like, it bugs me. Like, last night it was 2 a.m. I wanted to go to bed, and then people were making some points about the future of the game, and then some of them had a point, and then some of them I was like, well, what do you think about this? And I wanted to show them the numbers and stuff. So I ended up going to bed until 3:30. But when I went to bed, I was like, I feel like a lot more clear now. I feel like a lot more in tune with the people that I care about the most. So that's what it's all about.
Man, there's a lot to be. I know I'm going to go back and watch this interview again, just to again in a situation where I can kind of be with my notebook and just pay attention to what you're saying. I mean, you're saying so many things that are important for those who are looking to truly be successful in this space, and maybe people aren't really paying attention to. Again, highlighting KPIs, key performance indicators. I'm always asking myself, like, what can we do for this show to, like, what 3 metrics are going to change everything? I'm still looking for 2 more. The main one I got right now is just keep going live. That one normally helps.
Yeah.
And actually, and we're going to do some giveaways here in a second, guys. But for you, as far as, so this is what I love seeing about your projects is you have the game and everything that you're working on. I don't know. Are you doing the art yourself?
No, we have an office in Istanbul that does
Wow.
we've got a team of artists in Turkey that does all of the art.
Wow. Okay.
And the development takes place in St. Petersburg in Russia. And I'm here.
Awesome. just throwing the different locations out just makes it sound even cooler. But well, I mean,
it's an international team.
So you've got all these different operations set up, and then on top of that, similar to what I'd say we've built here at Cryptowriter, you also have a media platform, which is basically you going live. And I've seen so many projects that I think could do better if their creator found the time or consistency to start going live and kind of basically, becoming a talking head for their project as well. It's like, it gives such a huge advantage. I want everyone here to pay attention to this. If you're working on a project right now, like, don't underestimate the power of being able to hop on camera. Like, it can really help you grow fast. So I know you kind of played it down in a humble way, which is awesome, but I want to just zone in on it again too. Your Twitch following, I believe, is your biggest. I was trying to find what's the best. Actually, could you give us the Twitch URL, the Twitter URL? I'll go ahead and look it up if you just give me the handle. And what's it been like growing those channels? Because if you started in February, I mean, you are probably looking at a pretty significant amount of growth there as far as followers.
Yeah, so I mean, it's Sammy Snake.
Okay.
7 is the
Twitch.
Okay. So I don't know what that looks like in terms of.
I'll go ahead and pull it up and put it in the chat. But if you could just talk about some, what you found most successful in kind of growing your followership too, your community.
Yeah, I mean, it's consistency. I try to entertain people. I try not to take things very seriously. So, because people like they're bored out of their mind at work, or they've had a stressful day. They want to come and just hang out with their friends and have a bit of fun. So, like, I almost exclusively get the content from the chat. Like, maybe that's just because I've got lack of idea. Unless I've got something to open or something I really want to talk about. Like, yeah. I'm just like ADHD. I'll jump onto whatever topic that someone in the chat puts, and I feel like it works well. Is that people want to talk? People have got something on their mind that they want to hear my opinion or other people's opinion on. They fire at me, and I'm just really a coordinator for the conversation. And then occasionally I do stupid stuff when I open the packs, and people seem to enjoy it.
Actually, you just help simplify the life of streaming for so many people that maybe feel like they have to have an agenda before they get on.
Yeah.
As long as you got a few people in the comments, you can make something out of nothing. And I know that's actually how we first got started with the shift too. I'm like, hey, does anyone want to send any NFTs to the giveaway wallet? Send them on in, and then boom, next thing you know, we got a party started. So that's interesting. So you really, when you do go live, is there ever really much of like a plan, or you're just like, all right, I'm just going to go live right now and just see what happens?
I mean, sometimes there's just projects. Like I get a project stuck in my head, and I want to talk about it. Like so this I float from thing to thing. So this week it's been the bloody pandas, the NFT pandas on Wax, the farming pandas. So I did that because I was just been farming with the pandas, and then a bit of Blue DAC, if you know what Blue DAC is.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that freaking name keeps coming up. So give me your 2 cents on Blue DAC, because I haven't invested yet. But just what's your thought process there?
So I'm on stream this week with Corey, finding out from the man himself from the well. But
Yeah.
it's just like liquidity pools. But right now the returns seem too good. It's in that seem too good to be true stage. So
Right.
I don't know if it is too good to be true or not. But while it is too good, I am making quite a bit of trillium per day just using the tools, and it is a little bit to get your head round. But I showed last night on my stream, it's only a couple of steps, and once you do it, as long as you're aware that it's risky, like I'm making a couple of 100 trillium a day doing nothing. Like imagine how long it would take me to mine that trillium in Alien Worlds, and I think Alien Worlds is going to come back in a big way. So I'm stocking up on that trillium using the Blue DAC, and there's so many tokens. There's snake oil and olive land token on there. So, but that's the thing is.
Your tokens are stakeable.
Grab my attention. I just float from topic to topic.
No, I mean it's the nature of I think one, being an entrepreneur, and two, being in the world of crypto. It's really hard to stay focused on that one thing for more than a week sometimes. But it sounds like you're doing a great job staying focused on Nova Rally. Again, we had some questions I know pop up about Olive Land as well too. That's how I first found out about you. I know I got some Olive Land NFTs. So just give us a quick update on Olive Land. And while you do that, guys, in the background, you see I'm getting the giveaway set up here. So I'm probably going to do a few giveaways here while you kind of just run us through it there, Sammy.
So yeah, Olive Land, if you don't know, is you buy the trees that represent, in theory, 1 square foot of the land in Cyprus, where a guy called Oz is actually using all of the money from the project to make this olive tree farm from scratch. So you can follow the progress on the Twitter. They're going to put up a live stream. And then we also have a website where we've got a lot of other NFTs from all sorts of projects on Wax that we're going to plant inside of the land, and people can dig them up. So it's got a chance of being on your spot. Now, we've had a few technical problems, mostly because there's like 187,000 assets. And I designed the contract in the wrong way. And then, so I'm now spending all of that time making up for the mistake that I made and apologizing to people every day. And then the new website, it needs to load in all the information from that contract. So it's all been a big hullabaloo, which I'm not exactly proud of. But
you did that project before Nova Rally?
No, I do it. It's ongoing. This is. I guess it's part of the problem is maybe arguably trying to do too much, but it was a solid idea with it. But I just didn't. What I tend to do is I usually check it with a few people before I do it, because a couple of my friends are very, very experienced. But this one, I was just kind of like, well, it seems like it'll work. Seems like I've done something similar before. Should be fine. But I just didn't consider the way that you load in the assets. So it's like a technical thing with immutable data, and it just didn't work. And then so we're in the process of fixing that. We've almost fixed it, and then there's like one more issue on the website, and we're finally ready. But it's been a bit of an ordeal, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of those things where I don't know. You've started it, you created it, so I'm sure you're going to figure out a way to just get it back to maybe being a little bit more of autopilot, and then transfer as much of that energy to, again, the future of Nova Rally, right? Is that kind of where you're at?
Well, you make mistakes, you live, you learn. At the end of the day, has anyone actually missed out on anything? No, because of all of the stuff is still in that account. So the only thing is they've had to wait, and it's a little bit disappointing. But people will come back when there's prizes in the account. There's like ridiculous. There's like $28,000 worth of prizes in that account.
28.
So it's actually,
Okay.
I've done them a favor, right? I've done them a massive favor. I am a little bit joking, right? But a lot of the stuff that was put in there by other projects, those projects have since blown up. If you dug that up 2 months ago, you would have sold it for like 10 wax. So now it's worth like $1,000, some of the stuff in there. So you're welcome.
You're welcome. And I almost sent Deej your NFT, Sammy, because you do get one as being a guest on the show. I almost sent him your 24 karat NFT, which we can explain that or talk about that later on the show. If you guys are new to the Shift and you go to that giveaway wallet and you just click on some of the Shift assets in there, you can see on the third page of each one, like kind of how our project and giveaways work. Actually, I had it pulled up here too. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. Where is it? So we've got 1,500 wax in the giveaway tank right now. I believe we are at, we're about halfway there. We need 9 total entries. I think we have 5 people have entered into that giveaway. So that's,
I've got some stuff for you, including some incredibly lucrative. I don't know why they're so lucrative at the moment, but Beast Garden bronze tokens. So I'll send
bring it on.
I'll send those over to you, my friend.
Bring it on. The winner of the duck race is going to receive. Are you sending more than one right now?
I'm sending 6.
6. Okay, awesome. So the winner of the duck race definitely will receive one of what Sammy is sending over. We're going to go ahead and throw in this burned Finny coin as well. And then, as you know, if you win the duck marathon, you have to be here at the end to claim your prize, remember. But if you win it, you also receive an 18 karat Shift NFT sent to you by King Ducky. Sarav Boone, what's up? Good to see you here. So we're just going to kind of keep these as best as I can from a multitasking perspective.
Make sure the winner, whoever wins the race, gets those bronze Beast Garden tokens, because for whatever reason they're mooning right now. They're like $90, so they're $90 each. So like, make sure the winners get the Beast Garden, because the characters are a little cheaper, but these things are like.
All right, it's moving.
Like Beast Garden's blowing up at the moment, so
we'll get it in there. Let's go ahead and I know we want to wait till the end of the race, but let's just do it now, because otherwise, you never know. I might just forget to do it. We're gonna burn this Finny coin here too. So the winner of the Duck Marathon is gonna get this Finny coin. Today, burn this thing. And I know, sometimes people in the comments say, "Oh no, let whoever wins get the coin and let them burn it." But come on, let's spread the love. We got 40 people who want to see a burn right now. We got to see a burn. Let's do it. All right. So whoever wins the Ducky Marathon is going to get this Finny. Thank you, Sean, by the way, for sending it over, and shout out to the Crunks, the recent success we've had at Cryptowriter with that project. We'll go ahead and drop a link to the Crunks here in a moment in the chat. But before that, again, whoever wins the Ducky Marathon is going to get that NFT, the Beast Garden that Sammy just sent over. And drum roll, please. What do we got? Man, it's been a while since we burned a coin on stream, I feel like. A Iridium. I'm trying to remember now. I almost forgot. It's been so long. Iridium is good, right? An Iridium. Check out the attributes there, guys. I actually forgot the order of my Finny rankings. Do you have any Finny coins, Sammy?
No, I don't.
Okay, or Finnies or
coins? Finny coins?
You said, should you?
Yeah.
I think you should grab a few gold coins. Recently, it seems like, because Ryder, we've been probably in a situation where, I don't know, we've been working on a lot of projects at once. Finny also went to Ethereum, so things like that. But I think in the span of the next 6 months, we'll see Finny kind of get back to where he was at in the Wax blockchain. That's my 2 cents. Not by any means. I know we're on the Cryptowriter channel, but not a representation of Sean or Kenny. They can give you the more details if you want to reach out to them. That's just my 2 cents. So, okay, whoever wins the Duck Marathon is going to receive these. Yeah, Sean, actually, you hear that? Maybe we could get Sammy a couple Finny gold coins, and if he wants to burn them or hold on to them, I think that'd be getting the coins in the hands of.
Oh, I'd only burn one. I'd give the rest away. I don't like keeping them.
There you go.
Stuff. And I very rarely accept stuff for myself from other projects.
Got it. Oh, that's cool. Always in a giving mood. That will certainly just keep elevating everything that you're doing. So there we go. Thank you, Boone. Platinum, iridium, gold, palladium, rhodium. That's the ranking. So that was a level 2. Let's see how that duck marathon is going. All right, 12 minutes left. You see your name in there. Congrats. You got a chance to win that. And if not, don't worry, because we're probably going to do some more 5-second ducky races over here. But before that, let's keep the chit chat going. And I'm just going to run these giveaways in the background as we're going here, Sammy. But what about these other projects that you mentioned, your friends? And I said consulting, and you're like, yeah, I mean, maybe, but they're my friends. Beast Garden and then Kickback. I guess let's start with Beast Garden. What's the deal here?
So Beast Garden is like a monster taming game on Wax blockchain. I think I'm surprised you don't really see any other games like it, but it's very well designed. And you basically what you want to do is get like 3 beasts and fight other teams of beasts and earn rewards and level them up. And it's really popping off at the moment. If you haven't got involved with it, try and get onto the whitelist because of the sale. I think is going to be mental. Like it's hilarious to me because the same, like if anyone just was involved in the Moonstone sale, like Moonstone's just right there. I was at the start of the stream. I managed to get my whitelist pack for Moonstones, but the rest of it was gone like that. Like all of these projects I knew about ages ago, now that we're in this massive boom period of Wax, you just cannot get anything for love nor money. So do your preparation early and try and get on whitelists because everything on Wax is blown up at the moment. So Beast Garden is definitely a sale. Ancient Realms is one I talked about for a long time, and that sale went mental. And
did I lose you there? Or is that me? Or is that you? Am I coming through? Is my connection good, guys? I would say it with the utmost confidence that it was Sammy, but I know we've had some connection issues here before too. Let me know in the comments. Can you guys hear me or can you hear Sammy right now? Either way, we're going to do this giveaway. It looks like, I think it is Mike. Am I good? Can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm still alive. All right, cool. Sammy. Come back, Sammy. All right, I'm sure he'll figure it out as he does. Let's continue with the fun and games here. The winner is going to receive these 2 bad boys. Oh, yeah, looks like he's going to exit and rejoin here. Well, let's get it. We haven't done a massive amount of giveaways on stream in a while. Okay, well, no, I'm sorry, Deej. Sorry, Deej. You just won the last one. But that's pretty impressive that you just won back-to-back. Dude, does Yuli ever not win? Didn't somebody say he's the luckiest guy on stream? Does he ever not win? Oh, Boone. Okay, I see you just got your name in there. Deej, where you at? I'm gonna make sure you're not in that one. And Yuli, congratulations. I'm gonna send that over to you. And let me check and see if Sammy's back in the. No, he's not back in here yet. So we're gonna keep pushing right away here. Yuli, congratulations. You got to be, dude. Have you entered a shift sweeps for a sweepstake ticket yet? I feel like you got to be close to it too with all the stuff you've been winning. Maybe his name has something to do with it. maybe you never know. I don't know what the secret, but he wins more than the duck races. He was winning like other stuff the other night when we were streaming too. Let's do a really random yet powerful giveaway here. So whoever wins this one, this is our friend Adapia Dorico. I know she has a giving nature as well, similar to Sammy and all of our other favorite people here on stream. Have you guys noticed that, by the way? Just take note of that. Sammy, Burst, Shanika, who we just had on here. Maybe that's really the only people that I've been hanging out with lately, but every single person has a super, super, super generous heart. So to me, it's not really a surprise that they're also successful. So just want to encourage everyone out there. If you haven't given somebody something today, go give. Go give. It's good. All right. I think I got him back here. I'm going to wait for him to get set up. If you want to just give me a thumbs up in the private chat, Sammy, I'll bring you back up here. But anyways, as I said, this is a random but powerful giveaway here because this is a 24 karat shift NFT. This is good for one entry token to that sweepstake we were talking about earlier, 1,500 wax. You can enter to be one of 9 simply with this one NFT, which is 24 karat. So here we go. Fire up the ducky race. Yuli and Deej, I'm sorry. You guys are not going to qualify for this one. We're going to spread the love. Here we go. D-Squad. That's an OG. That's an OG. Oh, and I had Sammy here, and I look like I lost him again. Congratulations, D-Squad. Let's give you your grand prize. Now, remember, you could always hold on to it and enter it to a future sweepstake because we are going to just keep doing them. But I don't know, man. 1,500 wax, you know, 1 in 9 chance simply just by winning that race. So, and who better than an OG? And by the way, if you are not familiar with us, if you're here for the big dog Sammy, we just want to say thank you for hanging out with the Shift community here today. Everyone making noise in the comments. Keep making noise. Keep smashing the like. Keep smashing the subscribe. And most importantly, check out the links in the description so you can continue to party on with us here at the Shift. We only have fun. That's actually one of our rules is you're only allowed to have fun on stream, nothing else. That's what we do. And I see I got Sammy. Looks like he is coming back here soon. And D-Squad, I don't know what's going on with this transaction, man. It's kind of funny that, like, of course, looks like it's taking forever on this one. Did it go through? I'm going to bring Sammy back up here.
Hey. Yeah, sorry. Don't know what happened there.
All good. All good. It's the world of live streaming. You never know. Never know what's going to happen. D-Squad, I'm going to see if that landed in your wallet here. And it looks like it did. Yeah, okay, cool. You should have that. So I'm going to continue on with our 5-second ducky races here. And as I do that, Sammy, I think you were finishing up kind of like the general take on Beast Garden, and then I think
I mean, Beast Garden made by a lovely guy called Mirko. He's someone that I bounce a lot of ideas for an over-rally off. He definitely has a lot of experience. There's no person I trust more than him. The game is really looking really good, well designed. I think people will struggle to get packs if I'm honest, but if you do manage to to get them, well done to you. I think you can still get on the whitelist, but
that's right.
The blending is a bit expensive now.
You were talking. That's right. You were talking about I think getting on the whitelist earlier. So, is it the same situation for Kickback NFT?
So Kickback is they did a season 1 sale based on generative avatars, and essentially what they did is they at the end of it they rewarded people for holding the avatars with wax from the sale. So it was pretty unique with a smart contract. And then what they've got coming up is another system in which you buy NFTs from the Kickback collection, and if you showcase them in your Atomic Hub profile, you earn rewards. So
wait, what do you mean by showcase them?
So you know, on Atomic Hub, you can pin things to your profile. You can pin 2 things.
I did not know that.
There's a smart contract that that they're developing at Kickback that looks up. You're essentially staking through showcasing, right? So if you showcase, it's like cool. Advertising. So you showcase them in your profile. People click on your profile. They're going to see these everywhere, and you'll be earning rewards based on how long you hold those NFTs in that showcase section of your Atomical profile. So very unique idea, constantly innovating. Lovely guy, Deej. He's in the chat. I'm actually wearing a Kickback hat. I'm full Kickback shill today. But if you send me a hat, if you send me a hat, I'm going to wear a hat. Like, I love hats.
Okay. We're going to have to, do you like, what about shirts? Are you big on shirts?
Yeah, I could, yeah.
Well, I guess we got hats too. We've got a shirt that says Shift Army, so we might have to get you one there. What was I going to say? Kickback. Is there a way that people can go and buy a Kickback hat? If they do they get an NFT or something?
I don't think you can buy a Kickback hat. I think they're special. One of one Kickback hats.
Reddish, you got a shirt? Nice. Hey, you know what? For anyone who is a Shift OG, by the way, since I just kind of I just figured out how to mint NFTs for the first time like 5 days ago. Sammy, we've done stuff in the past, but it's been with an artist. And now that I know how, I'm kind of like, I don't know, just getting creative with it. So we have an online shop, and anyone listening right now who has bought anything from our online shop, I'll even drop a link here in the comments so you can just check it out now. But if you've ever bought something from our online shop, shoot me a DM. We'll say, preferably on Telegram. All the information is in the description. And just let me know. Send me proof that you've purchased it. I know you have XDM. That's right. Because I'm going to send you an OG token, which is one of these. So if you've bought something from our store, you're going to get one of these. And in the future, we're going to use these tokens for giveaway. Like if you win one, then you get something and shipped to you too. Just want to throw that out there before I forget. So yeah, please contact me if you've already bought something from our store. We're going to get you an OG token. Kickback. So wait, actually, when did that become a thing where you could pin NFTs on Atomic Hub? Because I didn't know about that, and that's another thing that sounds like, are they the first ones to do something like this?
Yeah, so I think they're definitely the first people to be working on something like this. So it's like the Atomic Hub only put the feature in, I think, a month or two ago, so it's very new. But that's the beauty of the blockchain. You know, the tables are all out there, all the information's there, so you can piggyback on all of these new features that all the people are providing. It's like Nfty. Nfty do a fantastic job providing all of these new tools. So the stuff that you can do now as a project creator, it's so much easier.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on I guess from a competitive standpoint, Atomic Hub still seems to be the gold standard for like marketplace, but I know everyone's kind of seems like there's all these different marketplace projects getting ready to launch or being launched right now. Are you bullish on Nfty, or are there any other marketplaces that you like what they're doing?
There's a few marketplaces I know of, like as long as so Nfty is good. There's a few other ones that are doing like some crazy stuff. Like one's doing like fiat on ramping. One of them's allowing you to buy wax NFTs using BSC, which is huge. But to me, people go to Atomic Hub to see what's going on, in my opinion. And I don't think that will change. They are the brand. The Atomic Hub banner on a Saturday at 4 p.m. UTC, that's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. That's where people go because they think that there's money to be made. Like, and that's it. There's so many people. Like we as a wax community are actually a very small fraction of what the people are out there buying on wax, because you see how well Farmers World does. They do millions of dollars in sales. Do you not have friends spending tens of thousands of dollars on Farmers World or any of these projects? I don't think you do. There's other people out there that don't engage with the community. Where do they go? They go where the money is made, and that is Atomic Hub. So, and that I really love all the other marketplaces, but like I just give it as my opinion as a user. Do I go to these websites to look at what's coming up? No, I go to Atomic Hub. I look at the banner. I'm a simple man. I'm busy. But if I see something in the banner on Atomic Hub, I'm like, right, there's money to be made. And that's what everyone thinks.
Yeah, well, that's a great way to put it. I never thought of it that way, and I've been hearing so many, I guess, rumors about, I don't know, I guess you could say competition for Atomic Hub. But the way you lined it out there, it reminds me of like, I guess if anyone were to say from a crypto perspective, do you think coin market cap is not going to be the gold standard anytime soon? And I don't know. I wouldn't say coin market cap is where the money is made, but like that's where you go. You said you go there to check the banner. Do you check the banner daily?
Yeah, I thought everyone does that. I do it, and I go to coin market cap every day to have a look at what's going on.
This is Ankit has endorsed Atomic Hub as well. You're the man, Ankit. So Rob, congratulations. Looks like you're going to win that one because somebody entered, but you got to be here to win. You're not just going to get it for free. Well, I mean, you are getting it for free, but anyways. So Rob, I'm going to get that over to you. And then, yeah, we're going to keep hammering away here. We got about 10 more minutes hanging out with Sammy. Are you streaming at all today? What do you got?
Yeah, I stream every day. I think I've had two days off since probably about mid-March. I stream every single day.
You stream every day since March. You've done every day.
Well, I took 2 days break.
Wow.
But that's only because now I don't have that obsession. Because before, once you break a habit like that, it's not healthy, because in the back of your mind, you're like, when can I fit in my stream today? And it seems like the end of the world when you can't fit it in. But now that I've broken that streak, I've still got a routine, but I've not got obsessive about the streak. So streaks are very good for building habits. You want to go to the gym, you build it in as part of your routine. You build up a streak. Don't break the chain. Very simple. We're like monkeys, right? Like, we're very simple beings when it comes down. We like clicking things and receiving rewards. We like routine and patterns. Like, you see a lot of ticks in a row, you go and do that. So the building habits like that can be very, very powerful. But if you get it too much, you become obsessed, and it's not good for your mental health.
I'm like thinking about it now. I thought that just the idea of streaming every day. You guys know when we first started with the show, it seemed like we were going every day. It's impressive, honestly, and it reminds me of Yoshi Drops was on NFT Gamer TV on Twitch like a couple of weeks ago, and I was listening to him talk. He's like, the beautiful thing about the world of NFTs is, like, if you're someone who's going to put in the work and the time and the hours, it's very easy to basically prove that you've been putting in the work and the time and the hours. So your stream logs got to just be off the chain. And do you have a certain time that you said you go every day, or you just try and go live once a day?
Well, so the way to do it is, it's a technique called bundling. You bundle it into part of your daily routine. So every single day after I finish my dinner, sit straight down and stream. And that way you never ever miss it. You never miss it. So the same theory can be applied to anything. Anything you want to do more of, bundle it onto something you already do every single day. You brush your teeth every single day, do 10 push-ups before you brush your teeth. Soon you'll be jacked, like General Moses.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know. You got me thinking about it now. I'm really gonna start thinking about maybe bundling some shift episodes here, guys. I'm losing my train of thought a little bit here. Okay, so next race. Congratulations, Krejmir. Rob, I know you're probably crying right now because you thought you had that one in the bag, and then the winner popped up at the last second. Let's do another one here, and then how many we got left in the giveaway wallet? We got that Beast Garden one going out. There's another one that's going to actually, is this race over? It is. So before we start this one, sorry to distract you guys. Congratulations. Hello. You just won the Ducky Marathon. That's a big deal.
Baby.
So you're going to get these, as well as once Sarav wakes up. I think he's probably sleeping right now. Once he wakes up, he's going to shoot you a Ducky Marathon NFT as well. And Halal Asanya, you're happy to see you here. You're an OG to our community. Always love your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And is that a full wax address there? Does that work?
Yeah, you can get full stops in it. It's confusing.
Okay. All right. Congratulations, Halal. And then back to that other one. Let's just fire this up real quick. Any other habits you're working on right now?
Any other habits?
Are you doing 10 push-ups after you brush your teeth?
The one thing that I need to do, that I know I need to do, is get more sleep, and I don't do it. Sleep is so important, and I know how important it is, and yet every single night I don't do it. That's the one thing that I struggle with.
I feel you on that. What's your average, if you had to guess? Sleep per night, hours?
4.
Oh, you got me beat on that one. I think I'm probably at least like a 7. But even when I'm at 7, I'm like, I always want more.
I definitely
4. You sound like Stuck. You sound like our boy Stuck at 6 p.m. Do you know him at all?
Yes, he has an idea for one of the coolest projects I've ever heard. The adventure one. Tag.
Yes. Definitely. That's what I was saying to him too. Because I don't know, as a developer, I feel like he has a different approach on all of this than your average, I don't know, person. it seems like he's like reading the mind of what the community really wants.
I bought some tag stuff. I need to check in back with it and see how it's doing. Because I've not been keeping up with the updates, but it's definitely something that when someone just says to you about something, and then you just instantly your eyes light up and you think, oh wow, that is like when I heard about that, that was like definitely something I want to be involved in.
Yeah, shout out guys, shout out to our boy Stuck at 6 p.m. I'll see if I can pull his Twitter here and just put it in the comments if you guys want to go see what we're talking about with tag. Okay, whose name is here? Awesome. I'll get that to you in a second here. Let me just, before I forget, give Stuck a shout out. He was with us when we did our project launch too, which was awesome. Where is he? There he is. Stuck at 6 p.m. Go follow this guy if you like wax projects. All right, Sammy, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite dish? When you are streaming after you're done eating, what's the best thing you can eat before you go stream?
Either steak on a Saturday night or a dirty KFC. You can't beat fried chicken.
Okay. What from KFC?
Just a dirty KFC, very greasy, as unhealthy as you can get. It's just a satisfaction that comes with that.
Is KFC pretty big in the UK? I would have no idea.
It's pretty big, but I would imagine that you guys would come over and go, "This is terrible."
I don't know. Actually, I would probably argue that because what I've noticed is like, I'll use McDonald's for example. McDonald's in the States, because there's one like every mile, and it's probably like that in the UK too, but it's just very, very crappy. Where I've found, like, I'll never forget, I went to a McDonald's in Italy and I was like, wow, this is a pleasant, enjoyable experience and meal. If I worked here, I wouldn't be like, ashamed of it type of thing. Like, this is nice. And same goes for Japan. I had McDonald's in Japan and a few other places. So I don't know, maybe KFC is what I'm saying in the UK might be, since it's not in the States, could be better.
To be fair, I went to a Burger King in Jacksonville, Florida. Oh my God. My goodness.
You had me at Jacksonville, Florida. What were you doing in Jacksonville?
I go out for March Madness every year. I pick a random location and I just go and watch. I love basketball.
What? Dude, nice. So you follow like US athletics then?
Yeah, I'm a huge NBA fan. College basketball is above everything else for me.
That's awesome. I love March Madness. I was born like when that happens every year is my birthday normally. Oh, did I already send that to you? I think I already sent it to you. My bad. Okay, sorry, keep going. How'd you get into March Madness?
Well, I used to play a lot of basketball, and we went on a tour of the US. And we played some teams in around Michigan, and they took us to Michigan State University to watch them train. And I met Draymond Green, and this was like before he was drafted, obviously. But
yeah,
like from there, I always look out for Michigan State. But I just the March Madness, the prediction of the bracket, like it's such a fun experience.
Yeah, dude, my mind is blown that I just would not expect someone from the UK to know anything about March Madness and that you played basketball. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I played basketball for a long time. It's always funny because when I'm in the bars in the US when we're watching March Madness, they're always they don't understand because when I talk about sports, it's not casual. I don't make it light and casual and fun. I'm just a huge nerd in every aspect. So I'll just talk and talk and talk and talk, and then they're just like, "What is wrong with this person? How is he so obsessed with this?" I'm that kind of fan, if I'm honest.
All right, that's we got to talk some more. And real quick, I got to get your take because you're familiar with some suspicious activities on Wax probably more than me. Would you argue that does this wallet deserve to win this Beast Garden, or was it Beast? Yeah, the Beast Garden one. Hold on. Because I went to check their collection here. Oops. A little sus activities up in here. But he is active in the chat, so I don't know. Hussein, when did you get into Wax? Did you just start, man? I don't know. That's kind of sus, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't check wallets because of it takes too much time. So maybe the bots get me sometimes, but
Okay.
that to me looks like they. Well, it looks like they go and get stuff forgiven. Look at what he sold, actually. Let's have a look at what he sold. Go to click on sold. I want to see.
He sold the Finny.
He just got your Finny and sold it. That's what I mean. No way.
No. Thankfully, I don't think he was that. No, that wasn't from us. Thank God. It does look like it though. It looks like the same one.
Well, no, but where did he get it from?
He got it from. Wait, hold on.
Let's just click on it. Let's do some investigation. Click on the Finny itself.
Oh, the Finny. Let's see
Yeah.
what kind of Finny it was.
Because you can. This is the beauty of the blockchain. So you click on it.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
And then
you
scroll
go
down
here.
to the bottom.
Yeah.
And so dev.
Which one was he? He's this one.
Yeah, so he got it, the one below. Devpanitis.gm. Gave it to him and then he sold it.
This guy likes Finnies. That's a Palladium Finny. So this is the part that breaks my heart about the Palladium Finnies. I have one too. It used to be like lowest listing, I don't know, USD was like 800 bucks. Finny got cut in half, but I think Finny will make a comeback. All right, so this guy's definitely a Cryptowriter OG for sure, whoever he got it from.
Yeah, but it just makes me sad when you give stuff away to people and they just sell it instantly. It does make me sad. So I would argue that it's close to someone else.
I think I just
unless they're in the chat and they can make a case for themselves.
He's right here. He's talking about stuff. I mean, if you're in the chat, man, we'll give it to you.
At the end of the day, maybe he needs the money. You got to grind. You got to win these giveaways, sell the stuff, rinse and repeat. You got to comment, win the duck races. Maybe he's been training. So
I know that. So I'm actually happy to hear you say that you normally don't double check your wallets. You just give it away because looking up to someone like Burst, I know he definitely likes to just make sure.
Yeah, he's got like networks. He's got like neural networks. He knows it all. Me, I don't care. Like
so for me, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, I gotta be on his level one day. I gotta cross check all these people. But to hear that, you'll
just save yourself a lot of effort if you don't do it.
Yeah. And honestly,
honestly, like 90% of the time, it's real people.
Right. So we're gonna do we'll do one more here, and then as I mentioned, our sponsor, mindfulmeds.io, they're gonna give away another bottle of their product. Remember, if you're in Canada, you'll be able to get whatever you want. If you're in the States, you get the non-psychoactive product, and if you're outside of North America, we can continue the conversation offline to figure out if they ship to your country. But those guys are awesome, so we're gonna do that giveaway here in a second. But first, one more with Sammy. We're gonna do this Squadron. You say it right?
Yeah.
Squadron Racer and Shift NFT collaborated. And Sammy, I got to send this one to you here as well. You can do it with it as you please. But yeah, let's get this final adventure on the road. Oh, we got 35 entrants. It looks like this will be fun. Hussein, it's funny you won that last one too. It looks like you were the last one to enter your name when we did do that previous race. All right. Is there any other I always like to know, like from a giveaway perspective, if you're seeing any other games out there. We definitely play around with a lot of them when we do our live pop-ups, but on this one normally we only do the duck races.
I like that every stream picks their own thing. Like you guys do a little bit different. You do a duck marathon. That's I like that. That's like, and I like that everyone does their own thing. Me, it's grubfish all day long.
Oh yeah,
mostly because I really love the guys at the Craft Project, but I just find that for me it gives me content. Like I love commentating and being stupid on the grubfish.
We got to do it. We got to do a grubfish to end this one then. All right. So again, the winner is going to receive these two bad boys. We're going to do one more giveaway after this, as I mentioned, from Mindful Meds. If you didn't check out their episode, they were with us last week, by the way, too. Mindfulmeds.io. And let's end it on a grubfish royale. Are you guys ready? Actually, you know what? I'll give everyone in the comments one last chance. If you're just joining us, the giveaway link is right here. Morton, I see you trying to hack it with the Twitch one. I don't think I have it connected to Twitch right now. Some final shout outs here too, guys. Reddish, love having you here. Morton, thanks for being here today. Leo, Silent, Hunain, you little troublesome fellow, you. Rob, I know you were so close to getting one here today. I hope to see your name more frequently. We're definitely going to get you a giveaway eventually, man, if you keep hanging out with us. Al, Ankit, Acer, Yuli. If I missed any names, you know who you are. I saw Ordonia was with us earlier. Sean, thank you for the giveaway. Let's do one more. Let's do one more popcorn fun question for you here, Sammy. I know actually, so the UK has been pretty crazy with like lockdowns and stuff. Have you been able to travel at all since all this began?
No, I don't travel. I'm there's loads of places I want to go. I want to go to Cyprus to see the olive farm. I want to meet up all my new NFT friends, but right now I'm still in the UK. Well, life is kind of back to normal. Like I go to the football, like the soccer matches. I've been to a few this season. Stadium full of people. Like so, life is kind of back to normal in a sense.
Okay,
which is good.
Yeah,
I haven't managed to travel.
Where do you want to go first, though? It sounds like Cyprus would be the answer.
I definitely want to Cyprus, and then I also March Madness next year. I would love to go.
Nice. I'm trying to remember who won the title last year. I think it was Villanova the year before.
Oh, what was the?
It's so tough to remember unless you're like in the middle of March Madness.
I always find that I go in like when it gets around to like February, I look back. Oh, of course it was Baylor. Baylor won. I had them in my. I actually had them in my bracket to win. So one of the first times in recent years I had the right winner, but the rest of my bracket was trash. I had the right winner.
They were really they were just basically unstoppable last year.
They were a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, man.
Right, who we got here? Who's going to be my selected favorite to win?
Let's see.
I think Soul Legendary wins everything in Nova Rally, so I think he's going to clean up here as well. So watch out for Soul Legendary. He's a natural born winner.
Pay attention,
Acer Michael as well.
If D Squad comes in first, okay, cool. I was gonna say D Squad, you already won something. Oh man, here we go.
See, whenever I say their names, if the saw locks in on them, like you see, I said Acer Michael, he's dead.
Oh, Al and Iron Mutant, you guys better be here. Start making some noise in the comments right now, so we know you're here. Wow, wow.
Tense. Iron Mutant putting on the new. Oh, putting on the moves. Great culture.
Do you know Iron Mutant? That's a new name for me.
No, not so.
Or which
their YouTube name?
Which names do you recognize in here? Because I know we got a lot of ROGs, but do you see
Acer Michael, CEO, So Legendary. Reddish probably watches both streams. I know her. The Obos, Cilliant, Cesarin Conrelli.
Okay.
Bertan. Rob Flasker checks in the stream occasionally.
Nice. So
yeah, I think we got a lot of the same audiences, to be honest. Like,
there's some overlap, but I mean, there's definitely some new names in there too. So guys, both ways too. Sammy's link is in the description. Our links are in the description. If you're just hanging out with either one of us for the first time here, this is how we like to get down. So I hope you have fun. Let me go ahead and get that Iron Mutant. Let me get you your winnings here before I forget. Where are you at? Iron Mutant. There we go. And what's your preference now that you've been doing this for a while? Discord or Telegram?
Discord. People on Telegram are nasty, and also I lose the messages on the Telegram. Actually, no. Well, actually, it's easier to search on Telegram. That's why I like Telegram. So because it stores stuff very well. Whereas I have to remember who said what to me on Discord because the DMs they disappear. And you can't find them unless you know who said that to you. It took me a month to find someone that was helping me with data mining for something.
Yeah, that's interesting about the difference between the two. So you found, I like Telegram because I like voice messaging, and it's just been so much more convenient. But I see the big picture. I see that clearly. If you want to build something that's going to go far and last a long time, you got to have some kind of Discord, something. Yeah. Like you're just hurting yourself by not. But you've gotten more trolls on Telegram than Discord?
Oh yeah, people on the Nova Rally Telegram chat are famous for being rude Whereas people in the Nova Rally Discord, they tend to be very nice. So is this a running joke I have? I like to slag off the Telegram. But
yeah, I figured you must have been in the weeds on Discord just from like I don't know. I was like, I feel like he's got to be a Discord guy when I was messaging you.
yeah, I miss a lot of messages on Telegram. I should really put stuff in the folders on Telegram. Makes it a lot easier, but still, like you'll just get a random DM, and then if you're not there when it happened, it just gets lost in the massive Telegram channels that I'm in.
Yeah, I do. I hear you on that as well. So I almost forgot, guys. This is the final giveaway. This is for the Mindful Meds free bottle of product. They're giving away one free bottle of their product. We're going to send you one of their OG tokens if you win as well. So if you want to check out their website too, that's their website. Those guys are just, man, they've been awesome and a lot of fun to work with. And I'm looking forward to my future working, helping them grow as much as we can here on the shift. And then I think there was another, I wanted to give a shout out as well too. Sammy, I'd be interested in your quick take on this too. Are you familiar with the Bynamon project? Does that ring a bell?
I've heard about it briefly, but I've not really looked into it.
Yeah, someone, Shanika, NFT Gamer TV's kind of put them on my radar, and I've been going back and forth with them, and I really like what I see with that project and with that game. So Bynamon, I got to give you some FaceTime, some publicity, some marketing, guys. Go join their Discord. The link is in the comments there. Just great community led by a guy named Grant, who's been awesome to message back and forth with. I got a call with him coming up soon. So check it out. All right, here we go. Who's going to win the Mindful Meds giveaway? Only time will tell. Wow. Zooming in there, my boy Alvin Richard. Keep in mind, guys, I think the lowest their products are listed at is like $60. I think the average one's like 75 or 80. So congratulations, Alvin. You have just won some Mindful Meds something. I will connect you with those guys, and I'm going to shoot you a what's the word I'm looking for? An OG token of theirs. Where is he at? Alvin. Where you at, Alvin? And why can't I find you? There he is. All right, cool. Tammy, any words of wisdom to our community before we sign off here?
Words of wisdom.
We need some wisdom from the snake.
Wisdom for the snake at the moment. Buy every single project on Wax and then sell it. We are in just some kind of crazy simulation, as Deej likes to say. We are in a simulation. Anything to do with farming, you take all your money from the bank and you just buy everything. It's got farming in the name. Just dump all your money into it, and then overnight you're a millionaire. That is my advice for people. Farming equals money. In the olden days, very valuable to have farms. They produce crops. They feed villages. NFT days, farming games make money. So if you see a farming game pop up on Wax or anything related to it, put your money in that.
I like that. This hashtag, this is not financial advice, but when you say farming, is that like, would you consider staking the same as farming, or is that different?
No, I'm just making a joke because all these farming related NFT games are popping off.
Farmers
World, Farming.
You've got olive land. You got olive land. That's kind of farming.
I know,
right?
But if I change it to olive farm, it'll go up 100x. So.
Okay, so that was some sarcasm, but I think there's still a little bit of a nugget of truth in there too.
I'm joking about it, but you cannot go wrong. Like Wax is booming at the moment, so as long as you're aware of the risks, this is we are in a new unheard of space. There is $5 million in sales yesterday flowing through Wax. I have never seen it like this ever. Something is going on, and it's just interesting to be a part of it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there was that much volume. That was just yesterday?
Yeah. Farmers World has brought a whole new level of people to the table. And they are buying anything on Atomic Hub like crazy.
Love it. Thank you, I guess, Farmer's World, for giving Wax the little boost that we've been waiting on. And I'm sure, in my opinion, and it sounds like Sammy's as well, it's a great place to be. It's only going to go up from here. Just keep hanging out with us, everyone out there. If you are a streamer or thinking about streaming, keep on streaming. Bundle it into your day. That's what we learned here. And yeah, that's it. Thank you one more time for joining us today, Sammy. It's been a complete honor.
Always a pleasure. Happy to hang out anytime. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Want to come on the stream either as well. Nice to have guests.
I would love to, man. I would love to. We could definitely chat about that. So guys, check all the URLs in the description and the comments. As I mentioned, if you do have any IX clothing, shoot me a screenshot or something, proof that you got it. We'll get you an OG token there. One more shout out to Binamon. We got to get him in there. What's up, y'all? I hope you guys get to see this. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next stream. Remember, I almost forgot. Drop a hashtag next level in the comments and your Wax address. And guys, as you know, in all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level.